All right, do you ever wonder why other health and fitness coaches are able to sit there and scale their business and able to make more money, right, and thus create more impact? There's three big problems that health and fitness coaches face when it comes to pricing and increasing their online prices, right? So in this training, just commit to this training for the next 15 minutes, okay? We go super in depth in this training. We talk about the three problems why health and fitness coaches cannot sit there and increase their prices. And it's literally a limiting belief. It's fear. And we give you the three solutions. And then we give you literally this worksheet that has changed the game for our accelerator students, right? These 4 secrets on how you can actually take action right after this video, implement that worksheet and go increase your prices and start making more money and start helping more people to the highest level. Okay. So give me 15 minutes of your time right now. So you, the health and fitness professional, can start charging what you are worth and increase your prices.
We are live. What's going on, guys? Happy Thursday, almost 2 weeks into January. So hopefully you guys are doing well. So today, we got a new training for you guys. I think you guys are going to really like this for all the health and fitness coaches here. And it'll be a really good, honestly, either this can go two ways. Either you might get offended by this, or it's going to be like, you're going to be like, thank you, Chris and Eric, virtual fist pump for waking me up, I would say, and give me a kick in the butt and really understanding my value and worth as a health and fitness coach and really understanding my value going forward into 2022.
Yeah. And I hope it's the latter because honestly, like right now we're 2 weeks into 2022, right? And this is the perfect time for you to honestly reframe your mindset, have some courage, right? And get past that fear that's holding you back from raising your prices right now and have your best year yet in 2022. Because let's be frank right here. If you don't change your prices, what do you think is going to happen? It's going to be the same exact repeat of 2021. And I don't know about you, but I mean, if I'm in business, I want to be making more money, helping more people out. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, let's jump into this then.
All right. So 3 reasons you're charging dirt cheap on your online programs and how to fix that. Okay. So if you're charging dirt cheap right now, and I'm speaking to you, it's okay. The reason why it's okay is because we've been there. Now, I want to tell you a quick little story on this. So I know your pain. These are some really outdated price sheets that we used to use for our first business, Dynamic Duo Training, which was an online health and fitness consulting business. We started that back in 2011-ish, had that for 7 to 8 years going strong and did very well with it. But we all have a starting point, and Chris and I we didn't know our value. We didn't know our worth. We didn't have a winning belief system, right? So, this is what we charged, to be honest. And I'm not afraid to show you that because I know some of you guys might be in this position. Hopefully you're not even close to this position, but you're probably still not charging enough. But I mean, for example, we had a training option, $50 a month. Nutrition option was $50 a month. So, you guys do the math. And then together, right down there, it says $80 a month. Like, that's a joke. For everything that we gave, that was like customized solely for that person, all the accountability, the check-in, the access they got to us. I still look at that and I cringe today, but it's okay. Like, we started somewhere and, we finally broke past those limiting beliefs and really understood how valuable our skill set is, how valuable we are as leaders and how we could get people out of pain and transform their lives. So we definitely switched up these prices going forward. So just want to show you a little bit of proof on that.
And you know what the scary part is? There is still online health and fitness coaches right now charging prices like that. And at the end, I'm going to tell you about a couple that's in the accelerator program that was charging those the same exact prices, just like we were. And that's what's scary is people are still charging that because of the limiting belief they have in their head.
And some people like out there in social media, other business coaches will say, oh, quantity over quality, right? So get a huge quantity of like clients, like 50 to 100 and charge dirt cheap. No. Think the opposite, quality over quantity, have less people charging a higher premium that's actually going to, adhere to your program.
Yeah. And really quick, before I get into the 3 problems that health and fitness coaches face of not wanting to raise their prices is before that, if you want this sheet right here, this is a 4-step sheet right here to really help you raise your prices up. It's been a game changer for our accelerator students, right? So if you want that, just comment below worksheet and we'll get you that right there. Okay. Yep. Let's get into the 3 reasons on why health and fitness coaches, have this problem of raising their prices.
Okay. So the first one is you're still pricing like a mechanic, and it's not to lowball mechanics. Mechanics are amazing. We need mechanics to help fix our cars. Chris and I don't know anything about fixing cars. So I value a mechanic, but The problem is it's more of like how you're running the business of that, right? You're still charging on an hourly rate. And especially if you're online, you can't be thinking like that. Like, this is not by the hour. And we don't tell our our health and fitness coaches in our program to do what's called like the Zoom coaching, where it's trading time for dollars and selling sessions. Again, that's pricing like a mechanic. So you have to get out of that frame of mind when you're doing that. The second mistake is, you're thinking that clients won't pay more. Again, that's a limiting belief. It's a limiting belief that you have for some reason, right? Whether it's like you have a poverty mindset, you have a scarce mindset, or you have a cost mindset, right? Those three things could be inhibiting, this belief to where you think that, hey, maybe you won't pay a high premium for something. So why would someone pay a high premium? I promise you, if this is the case, then people will never pay for a high premium, health and fitness coaching package from you if you can't break past this.
Yep.
The third one is you're basing your price off self-esteem, right? So again, too, and it just might just be there that you just don't have that confidence and that courage yet to charge that. But I'm telling you, you're competent enough. You probably have enough skill sets. You have enough information. You're ready to go, but your self-esteem is telling you that you're not ready to go. And that's why you're pricing off that, right? You're just basing it off of like, just again, your worth, thinking that your skill set and your program is not worth $1,000 or $3,000 to get someone out of their pain points.
Yep. Keep saying, yep.
Yeah. And so what that really leads to is, when you have those three issues, is you feel stuck, you're devalued, and you're not going to grow. You're not. Like I said, you could possibly grow if you have that mindset of taking on 100 clients, paying like $50 to $100. Like, cool, but you're going to drive yourself nuts. Okay. So that's,
again, one thing I would throw in there, the biggest problem with that it leads to is, again, you're going to be stuck in the same exact spot as 2021.
Yeah.
If you felt like you struggled and you're not making enough income and serving people at the highest level. Okay. So yeah, first thing I want to know really quick, if you're watching this live, just comment below. Out of those three problems right now, which one are you facing? Just be honest. Are you pricing like a mechanic? Does it have something to do with your self-esteem? Or is it that limiting belief that you just think that the client won't sit there and pay a higher premium for what you do? Comment below. I'd love to know. Yep. All right, let's jump back into this. So some of the three solutions that we recommend to solve some of these problems that you're facing, right, with this is price off the outcome. Like Eric talked about, this isn't personal about mechanics or anything like that. It's just an analogy, right? But again, when you're online, it has nothing to do with your hourly rate. Okay, so get that out of your head. Whether you're like a nutritionist and you're working in person about your hourly rate, or you're in-person trainer and you're working like, counting the sets and reps, it's nothing to do with your guys' hourly rate when it comes to online. So what you need to do is you need to price off the outcome. What is the end destination that you're painting for this person after 8, 12, 16, 20 weeks? What is that end result? What's that promise? That's what you price it off of. Okay.
Yeah. How does their life get better?
So again, sell the sand, don't sell the flight to get over to the sand. Nobody cares about the flight. That's the exercise, the nutrition program, my supplements, like all this type of stuff. No. People just want to get to the beach, the end destination. Okay. All right. So the second thing is, how dare you, right? Like literally, I'm going to be frank here, right? It's like, how dare you, the health and fitness professional, think that you're not valuable enough, or you don't have enough worth to be able to charge a higher premium? Like, who do you think you are, charging $50 to $100 an hour?
Or I would say, who told you that? Who put that belief in your mind?
Yeah,
right.
$50 to $100 per month for what you do, for the transformation you make, for the identity shift that you make, and for getting them out of pain and getting to that end destination. You charge $50 to $100 a month. I call you out. How dare you? And something my pastor says, whenever something's not working for you, you always ask yourself, right? Like, how's that working for you? How's that working out for yourself? And if you're doing that $50 to $100, right, with these clients over, the past couple of years, I got to ask you.
I know. My bad. I know you're probably like, dude, why did you do that? Just really quick, and we'll be back to that video. I just want you to join our free Facebook group community for health and fitness coaches looking to get more online clients. So just click the link below in the description box, join it absolutely free. We got some cool stuff in there, a lot of videos, we do live trainings every couple of months on there. And we got some cool freebies on there. So just make sure to click the link below, join our free Facebook group for health and fitness coaches that want to level up and get more online clients to create more income, impact, influence, independence. Back to the video.
How's that working out for you? Probably not too good, right? So I know it's a little bit tough love, but it's like, how dare you? You're a health and fitness coach. You are literally at the top of the tier. You should be charging a high premium for what you do.
Amen to that.
The third thing is, again, this isn't about you, right? Stop making it about yourself, right? Yeah, this is your business, your company, it's your brand, but it's not about you. It's about serving others. It's about helping them out, okay? So start reframing your mindset that you're serving at the highest level, right? And that this has nothing to do with you. Get your ego out of it, get your pride out of it, right? It's about serving other people, and you do have the right. You do have the right to be able to charge a high premium for what you do. Now, if you do all three of these things, what it leads to is what we call the 3 I's and the F, okay? The 3 I's is you create more income, impact, independence, and the F, you create more faith. Because too many health and fitness professionals, man, they're living in fear, right? So choose faith over fear. And if you do those things, you will live a faith-driven life instead of a fear-driven life, okay? Okay, so really quick, before we get into the 4 secrets on this, again, if you want this worksheet right here, all you have to do is comment the word below worksheet and we'll get that to you, okay? Another thing I want you to comment is, what are you most excited about with these 4 things right here? You know, is it understanding how to price off the outcome, making that change in your business? Is it just, again, getting out of your own way and just understanding what your value and worth is as a health and fitness professional?
How dare you?
And or is it maybe just it's not about you anymore? Maybe that was the big aha right there. It's about serving other people, okay? Let me know in the comments below. Okay, so let's get into the 4 secrets to raising your prices, right? So with this, this is the exercise right here that I really highly recommend that you do, because this is going to be a game changer for you and your business, okay? So it's called What's the Cost? And again, this has helped out a lot of our accelerator students, literally, that were charging $50 to $100, now charging $1,000 to $3,000 for the transformation programs, okay? Now, look, I'm not going to go through this, you know, literally spending 10, 20 minutes going through this whole entire thing. It's going to make the training way too long for you. But like I said, if you want this worksheet, comment below worksheet. I'll get this to you and you can do this on your own time. But I'm going to run you through how to do this so you can effectively use this and raise your prices immediately, not a year later, not a month later, immediately. Okay. So the first thing you want to sit there and work on is this part right here, which is the short term. Okay. Now with the short term, the question is cost of not working with you, okay? So that's a question you got to ask, right? Is like, what is the cost of not working with you for your client in the short term, right? So let's look at this a little bit deeper. The immediate pain. What does it cost them in the short term to not work with you, okay? So let's just use an example. This guy that you're maybe working with, his name is Bill, okay? And he's maybe 20 pounds overweight. So what is it going to cost Bill in the short term to not work with you? He's 20 pounds overweight, right? So let's just say maybe, you know, less energy, you know, can't play with kids. Maybe his confidence is low. Okay. Something like that. Okay. Now, the next thing you want to work on right here is what's the fast ROI for Bill working with you, right? What are some quick wins you can get Bill, right, in the next 30, 60, or 90 days, right? Maybe you can get him to, you know, maybe you can get him to drop 5 pounds in like 3 or 4 weeks, right? That's a quick win right there, right? Maybe he can have like an increased habit change or something like that.
Maybe he has less stress. Maybe he has better sleep. Maybe he's better hydrated. Those are all quick wins that you guys know are huge, you know, in the context of health and fitness.
Good call on those. Yep. And then the next one right here, let's get into this right here now. Now that you guys focused on the short term, the cost of not working with you, what the fast ROI is, let's think about the long term with Bill working with you, right? Again, he's 20 pounds overweight, okay? So if you ask yourself the long-term illness, what does it cost them the long-term to not work with you? Who else does this affect? How does it hurt their health? How else does it hurt them? If I just said right now that Bill is 20 pounds overweight, he can't play with his kids, who do you think that affects, right? So it affects his family, right? Affects his kids. Maybe it affects his sex life. This is just being real. This is a pain right here. Yeah. Sex life with wife.
And maybe later down the road, Bill's going to have to make a hefty investment in more healthcare, right? And I don't think Bill wants to do that. He'd rather solve those issues now.
And let's move on to this now. The long-term, right, is the transformation. What can they achieve with you long-term? Who else does this affect? How does it hurt their health and how does it hurt them, right? So what's like literally the long-term transformation that Bill can really do in your program, okay? Maybe it's going to take 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, but can you paint that picture to Bill of what that transformation is going to look like if he works with you? Just think about that, right? He's going to probably have definitely increased confidence, right? He's going to be able to picture himself with more energy playing with his kids, right?
I would even say he's going to look better, feel better, perform better.
Ooh, kind of like Deion Sanders. Look better, say feel better, and perform better.
Yep.
So you guys see where I'm going with this, right? You see how powerful this exercise is? Again, the cost of not working with you, the short term, what's the fast, quick wins they can get? The long term, what's like the long-term effects with them, the long-term illness, and then what's that major transformation he's paying for, paying that end destination for him, okay? So really put that into use, because I promise you, if you answer these questions and you propose this to like your guys' potential client, what I'm going to say is do it on a sales call, okay? But that's a whole other discussion. If you do that, you can raise your prices to $1,000 to $3,000, just like our accelerator students have done. That's why I'm going to show you right now. John, he's a registered dietitian, okay? Now, his mindset coming in as a registered dietitian, again, was pricing like a mechanic, right? He felt bad charging $1,000 to $3,000 for his transformation program. So once he broke that limiting belief and he saw that he got that first sale, John never ever went back to $50 to $100 type of like hourly rate or programs, okay? So the next one is Renato. He used to work at F45, a group instructor. He said, the heck with this, right? Because he was undervalued. He wasn't getting a promotion. They were overworking him. So when he went into the accelerator program with us, about 6 months later, he was making $8,000 a month because we taught him how to make his Grand Slam offer and sell this high ticket program, right? So if he can do it, you guys can do it as well too. Colton Taylor, call them the dynamic duo, right? So with them, they were selling $50 to $100 online programs.
Mm-hmm.
Fast forward 6 months later, they are at 10K months. They hit their first 10K months.
And they just raised their prices to $2,000.
And they hired a nanny so that they can watch their kids. They hired a lead generating VA so they can buy back 10 hours of their time with outreach. I mean, man, absolutely awesome. And then Matt from Canada, he was working full-time as a personal trainer. He wanted to add online, coaching, right? 7 months later, 10K months as well too in the accelerator program. You know why? Because he's not charging $50 to $100 per month off of an online program. He knows his worth. He knows what the cost is if his client doesn't work with him. Okay.
And really quick, all of these students, I'll tell you really quick that the biggest hack too is they have what's called a winning belief system. And that's one of our core tenet trainings in our program. Because again, if you're going to have a winning belief system, there's two things. Number one, you have to have faith in yourself and what you're doing. And then again, you have to be relentless and take action every single day.
Exactly. All right, really quick, and we'll wrap up right now. Okay. So again, these are just some more proof right here from our accelerator students, like what they're charging, right? 2,000 for 12 weeks, 1K euro for 8 weeks, right? 1,500 for 12 weeks, 1,300 for 12 weeks, 850 for 12 weeks, 1,500 for 12 weeks, 1,500 for 12 weeks, right? If these students can do it too, and they started with $50 to $100 like per month in their online coaching business, my question is, why can't you do it?
Exactly.
It's absolutely possible. Okay. So the last question I have for you right here is two things. If you want this worksheet, comment below worksheet and we'll get that to you. And the second thing is, if you want more help, again, Eric and I, we're fully transparent here. Okay. So if you need more help with this, how to really put together your Grand Slam offer and how to put that promise there, that outcome, paint that picture for them and how to really sell it to your online clients, then comment the word below help. Okay. We'll start a discussion. We'll book a call with you.
Or I would even say, send us a PM, send us a DM or PM.
Whatever you guys want to do.
If you guys don't feel comfortable posting it, just message us.
That's fine too. And you guys can message with the word help. That's totally fine, right? We'll think it's a good help, right? Nothing too crazy, okay? But we'll have a conversation and we'll just see if you're a good fit in the accelerator program, if we can help you out. If there's no obligation, there's nothing scary about it, right? We're cool guys, but we're very transparent and we're here to help out, okay? You guys see the proof that we show you guys on a week-to-week basis that we can help out health and fitness coaches. And we've done it in the accelerator program, so I know I can help you out, okay? So that's it. So hopefully this whole entire training on the 3 reasons why you're not increasing your prices and how to fix it with these 4 things right here in this worksheet that I hope that you take advantage of and take action on is helpful. Okay. But anything else? Any closing words?
Guys, just know your worth and value as a health and fitness coach. I kid you not. I mean, you guys are very, very, powerful people. And if you have good integrity, a good heart, and you have faith in yourself, stop lowballing yourself. Like you're just doing a disservice to yourself. And there's so many people out there that need you, especially more than ever with all the crap that's going on in the world. So know your worth and value and start charging what you're worth.
Yep. All right, guys. Hopefully this was valuable. We're out. Have a great one. Go serve and impact. Talk to you soon.